Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. In the last episode, we finally made it off of the Telos mining station and escaped into the Ebon Hawk. We are now in hyperspace right now, so let's explore our new ship now, as this is not Obizard's ship at all. This is a ship that just kind of picked him up as in sort of an emergency.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
Right. All right, I'll go check on her then. That was a very weird jump in a cutscene there. Galaxy map. The astrogation system is currently locked down. Security system. Ooh, wait a minute. Cargo hold. I can see all the different areas. Cockpit, communications, that's where I am. Engine room, still getting fixed. Exit ramp. The garage. Our swoop bike isn't there anymore. Main hold, there's T3. The medical bay, no one there. Port dormitory, that's where she is. We're Kreia, Freya, something along those lines. Starboard dormitory. And the storage compartment with, wait a minute. Whoa! Wait, where? Storage compartment. No. Where? Come on. Workbench, come on, this is the garage. The security door. Yes! This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but an older, more corroded one than the one you remember in Peragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts are missing. Diagnose the droid. Ooh. It looks like this droid is missing 4 critical components. Its droid processor, a replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in its chassis, and its vocabulator. Take the vocabulator and insert it into the core. Success, you've installed the droid's vocabulator. Unfortunately, that's all I can do right now, but... Oh ho. I am very hopeful here. Unfortunately, I believe this is something we can't do right now. Where's T3? T3 seemed very upset that I was trying to fix this thing. Where did T3 go? I wanted to talk to T3. There we go. Deet? You look like you're in need of some routine maintenance. Influence failure. Are you able to upgrade your memory core? Deet. Alright. I'll be careful. Trust me, you won't feel a thing. Deet. Fine, never mind. Let me ask you some questions. Alright, he's not gonna let me do anything. Do you know where that HK droid in the cargo bay came from? Woo. That didn't sound very convincing. Are you sure you don't know? Deet. Let me see. Fine, one of those droids tried to kill us on Peragus, you know. Deet. All right, I'll be going for now. Let's see. I want the port one. This is starboard. God damn it. Whatever. It's funny because like they redesigned a little bit of this because these bunks used to be like bunk beds, and actually it was really hard to tell what they were at the time. Usually people just stood around wherever they were here. This seems like the weapon system. They redesigned a lot of this actually. This table in the center is still kind of the same, but like, there's Kreia.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too. If you refer to your hand, that choice is yours.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I had felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if I died?
I do
or
not
if you
know.
had died?
I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
I think she might be locked out of dual wielding. More extreme. I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
You saying my life is tied to yours?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
But at your age, you could die at any moment, especially considering the way you act. This link is a threat to me and an inconvenience. We need to sever it. This link is a threat to me and an inconvenience. We need to sever it now.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
How could this bond have happened? Does our connect have any advantages? Never heard of a link like this before in holocrons or in Jedi history.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
That's pretty badass!
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
Must be someplace we can go.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
But we were on Peragus before, right? Enough for what?
Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
We don't have time to scour an entire planet for Jedi relics.
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
It's a lot to take in at once. I need time to reflect on this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
I'm evil now! Dark side point gained. Graham wanted to make sure you weren't gonna screw with us!
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Now excuse me while I type into my invisible computer. She looks good to you. You must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Are we still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts.
Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life.
Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Never mind. I wanted to ask some questions.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
Do you know anything about that assassin droid?
Not much. Except sounds like it was after you.
As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
Who would build an assassin droid to come after me?
Beats me. Sounds like you're pretty popular. If it was built to hunt you down, that is. It could have been around before you even appeared on the scene.
Maybe he's got like those like special typing gloves that like simulate a keyboard. How old do you think that model was?
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy.
You are nowhere near this conversation.
Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
What did you mean about the galaxy map not being much use?
Well, the astrogation system is voice printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right.
Let's focus on getting to Telos for the time being. Or who voice printed the astrogation system?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
How would someone lock the astrogation system?
Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
Forget it then, just stick to piloting.
So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Ate it. Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Ooh. 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 I'm assuming, I wonder if the third choice is just like, you get a random one and you're gonna like it. It was a single hilt.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Both the blade and the crystal were unique. It's been so long ago. I can barely remember. It feels like what he used to feel like, much less look like. Couldn't care less even if I remember. Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than a Ligrex eye.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
I think it would just drive them to hunt me harder.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Galaxy map. We are on course to the Telos Citadel station. Jesus Christ! It's like a Dyson sphere. This takes place 5,000 years before the Republic? Or before the original trilogy? Or the prequel trilogy, maybe? I don't know.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
How long will this take?
Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping.
Dreet BD?
Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Will I be able to get my gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
No, why are you holding us?
Because this vessel and its passengers are connected with the destruction of a fuel mining facility, one that this station depends upon. We would like to find out the extent of your involvement.
TSF can't hold me for anything. We're leaving right now. Do you understand?
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go, but one way or another, you'll pay for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Bitch!
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Bitch, I am a protagonist. I can get away with anything. Hey! Hey, who is that? Get away from my ship! Oh, never mind.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
Force cage? This is wait, I had some questions.
I have many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Let's get... We're at a TSF station. How do you expect to get away with this? I like, let's get this over with, though. But I'm curious for more information.
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Your body's staying right here.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Let me just type this while holding guns. Oh, you poor son of a... How about horrors beyond your comprehension?
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Impressive. You've allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
You got any lotion? And, you know, maybe like some bronzer? Like, man, I could feel my veins throbbing through my forehead. The best of your ability? That's not very inspiring. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, got Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or 2?
How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Peragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
I like the one option of just get out.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kreia?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. I guess we're meditating together. Ding, 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 ding. Hello? Sakalinu from the TSF office. Don't accept the call.
Get back to sleep now.
Oh! I didn't realize that that one just... Oh! Is it the same guy? Circa Corporation Citadel branch.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Pose guilt?
Yes, they play at being downtrodden innocents, having come to you because of these Jedi rumors that are going around the station.
What sort of rumors?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard that you're a Jedi, one of the last, wanted by the Exchange and who knows how many other organizations, for reasons good or ill. But that's of no interest to me. The Jedi, and your standing with them, have no bearing on this discussion.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
What sort of work are we... How are the Ithorians in the way of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
What sort of work are we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions. when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
I should probably talk to that Ithorian. I shall rest. I should probably talk to that Ithorian anyway. Just to figure out what's what. But considering this is a dark side run...
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us.
Tell that to Jolie.
Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
All right.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Peragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Guy? There's the one dude just backing out.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Backed up. You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Why do you need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Peragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Peragus come calling.
Why would Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Peragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility, and the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Peragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos, we need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Alright, they got level ups as well, so I should take care of those. Attributes. Let's pop that into... Give you some extra skills and pop that into intelligence. Because that should give you an extra skill point. I may want to just do these three and computer use. Seems like a good idea to me. He's got security and demolitions down pat, so I'm good on that one. Fighting Spirit. Can I read what that does? No, it doesn't appear to be on this list at all. If it is, I can't find it. In terms of feats, however, anything to make him better with a gun? Close combat. His feat trains ranged weapon characters to fight effectively in close combat. When a character is in short range, receive +1 attack bonus. Additionally, when these characters are engaged in melee combat, their attackers only receive a +4 bonus instead of the usual +6. Oh, okay, so if you're using a ranged weapon against a melee attacker, then you're sort of SOL, my friend. He's already got weapon focus and blaster. What else could he get? Stealth run, mobility, weapon finesse melee weapons, which would be good for him because he's got a lot of dex. Class skill repair, class skill computer use. Let's go toughness. It's a good all-around feat. All right, and Kreia skills. Dump these into the usual. Treat wounds, awareness, and stealth. Oh, and you got one remaining. I'm not gonna bother putting in a repair. I'll see if I can put into something more useful later on the line. I think I might maybe go for this as Obizard. Obizard. Force Aura is a light side power. Force Valor is a light side power. Any universal powers we got here? You already got like the stun droid and everything like that. Probably Force Deflection would do you some good. Oh, and you had another level up. All right. Jesus Christ, her stat block. Let's go Wisdom then. I got 2 points remaining. Repair, demolitions, computer use. I'll just put it into repair. Good for that anyway. And what ho, I get another power. When do I get night speed? We're probably at level 8 right now if we're getting other attribute boosts. What is this? Force Barrier. Absorb the first 4 points of damage from any slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing weapons. And it gets better over time. Force Body. Enables the character to use their own health as fuel for the Force. Let's do it. Let's get that one. I think that'd be good for Kreia. Hopefully it doesn't cause me any discomfort, though, as I am the main character. Anyway, we just went through a whole series of red tape this episode, so next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we're gonna explore the Telos station, get our ship and droid back, maybe level them up, and figure out what all is going on around here. And I think I will see you all next time. Later!